Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your September 2020 general readings. We are looking at the first half of September from the 1st through the 15th. This reading is for the earth sign of Taurus, our beloved bulls. Welcome everyone. I hope always that you're safe and well and sane as much as can be, considering the year that we've been living through so far. I hope that you continue to stay that way. Thanks, always a note of appreciation for all of your likes, shares, subscribes, support, feedback, comments, donations, everything you do in support of this channel. Always welcome. Every bit of it is appreciated. Thank you. So this reading is for Taurus for the first 2 weeks of September. So that's Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, if your Venus is in Taurus, or if you are cross-watching for a Taurian. It is all relevant, it will all apply, but of course being a general reading, it's going to resonate a little differently for everyone watching in the details and intensity. So if you find that this reading resonates with you, or if any of the readings do, and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, you can click on the description link below, click on the little arrow that pulls down information. You'll see my email address there, maggie1maguire@gmail.com. Please feel free to email me. I would be delighted to hear from you, and I can usually respond with more information within the same day or the first 24 hours. And scheduling the personal readings is done in a pretty timely fashion. I'm pretty diligent at working with everyone's schedules and my own because readings is all I do. I do it full time. So if you're interested, email me. And watch all of your sign videos if you know them, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, because each one will bring in a different perspective into what's going on in your life, kind of a different outlook that'll help you navigate through whatever it is going on for you. So watch all of your signs if you can. Okay, Taurus. Let's see what's in store for you for the first half of September. I am using Legacy of the Divine Tarot. And for clarifying, I will be using the Gilded Tarot Royale. Alright, Taurus, we begin with the 9 of Coins. Very independent energy. Followed by the 5 of Wands. We have the Hermit. Followed by the Queen of Wands. From the bottom of the deck, overall energy for the first half of September is the Page of Wands. Well, Taurus, it definitely looks like you're making a decision to go your own way on something. It looks like you are making a decision to leave or come out of a situation in which there's been some conflict, and you're choosing your own path. And you're kind of starting fresh again. I mean, your overall energy for the first half of September is the Page of Wands, the Page of Fire. Pages can represent a lot of different things. This is the Page of Fire. He's the most spontaneous, or she is the most spontaneous and exuberant of all of the pages. Very useful energy. Pages often represent being at the introductory part of a path, the beginning of a path, because pages have that student-apprentice energy. They are learning, they are acquiring knowledge, and they are in the process of figuring out how to take that knowledge that they're learning and apply it, in a practical way moving forward. So the Page of Wands is starting off on a brand new path, the slate wiped clean, momentum in your favor, excitement, enthusiasm, exuberance to start again. He's probably, of all the useful page energy, he's probably the most independent because he's so fire-oriented. And again, it looks like you're going your own way on something. I mean, the two cards at the top sit next to each other is the 9 of Coins and the Hermit. These are both cards that have a fair amount of independence to them. The 9 of Coins is the 9 of Earth. This is a card of independence, self-sufficiency, self-empowerment, prosperity, working hard to get to a place where you can enjoy this prosperity, and that you can take care of yourself, your own life very well with no help from anybody else. You are self-sufficient, and with that and the hard work that you put into getting there comes a feeling of self-confidence and empowerment because everything that you're enjoying, you've built, you've worked for yourself. It can represent being solitary or single. It doesn't have to be. It just represents that you're at a place where you're able to take care of yourself and perhaps those around you without asking for help for anybody else because you've worked hard to get to that place. And next to it is the Hermit, which is also a very independent card. The Hermit can represent going your own way, doing your own thing, applying wisdom and knowledge and experience in order to seek guidance on something or move through something. The Hermit is a person who has chosen to walk an independent path, to break away from the norm or the group in order to see what he can see and get, the wisdom and insight along his path as possible. Now, underneath that, what's driving it is the Five of Wands and the Queen of Wands. I feel like, the Five of Wands indicates conflict, sometimes petty conflict, circular argument. Nobody really out to kill each other, they're only sparring with practice weapons. But nobody's willing to back down or elevate themselves or say, hey, what's really important here? It can be fighting over the same thing over and over again, petty drama, gossip, rumor mongering, office drama, or drama within a family or a community, but probably a small one. And fives do represent conflicts and opportunities for change through conflict because conflict often is what precedes change, right? So right next to the Five of Wands is the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I feel like, this is somebody who, she's a queen. She started out as a page and she's grown to the queen status, but she's a fiery, feisty queen. And in this particular deck, the Legacy of the Divine Tarot, she's much more warrior-like than in some of my other decks. She looks like she's saying, okay, bring it on. I'm right here. She's ready to attack. So the conflict is centered around this person, and I do feel like for the majority of you, this Queen of Wands is someone that you have had this conflict with or is in the center of this conflict, even if it's within a group of people. For example, if it's a work environment and, whatever this Five of Wands might mean for you, office drama, office politics, gossip, rumor mongering, all of that stuff, while it may involve other people, she's kind of central in it somehow. She's showing up as an influencer here. In a family system, it might be a mother or, an older female. Let's pull some clarifiers. So you're starting off on a new path, and you're quite excited to do that, even though you're in that page energy, meaning that you're still learning and acquiring information. So it could be for some of you that you're leaving a work environment because of all the conflict or drama, and maybe you're starting your own business, starting your own thing. Maybe you're going into a partnership with someone else, although it doesn't feel like partnership. It feels like, unless it's love and romance, it could be that you're backing out of a situation or removing yourself from a conflictive family environment or argument within the family. Not that you're disowning your family. It could be that for some of you. Not something I advocate unless it's the last resort. It could be that you want to branch out on your own, and the family, maybe a central maternal figure, is kind of, you're in argument. This is a general reading, so what the conflict is and where it's occurring in your life is going to vary depending on, you all have your own individual stories. So what this conflict is going to vary, whether it's in work or your family system or some other small group or community of people. It looks like the conflict is centered around or influenced by this Queen of Wands. And I don't feel like this is your energy, it's somebody else's energy, which is a significant influencer here. And because the general energy is Page of Wands and the conflict energy is the Queen of Wands, regardless of whether this person is an actual fire sign, in this situation they're manifesting as the Queen of Fire. I mean, there could be a familial relationship there because it's a page and a queen in the same suit. Again, it could be like somebody a female in your family that there's some kind of argument or conflict with. But it really could be anything because it's a general reading. So let's pull some clarifiers here. Let's clarify this Page of Wands. Tell me more about this Page of Wands. The Ten of Cups. The Happy Home card. Right behind it is the Sun. An uplifting of energy, a loosening up of restrictive energies, light, love, warmth, laughter, illumination, clarity, freedom. And the Three of Wands, which is a card about manifesting, putting in some initial groundwork, feeling very positive about what the results are and waiting for those results, manifesting something for your future. So yeah, you're removing yourself or elevating yourself away from whatever this conflict is. Now, removing yourself from it might mean that you're cutting people off or actually leaving a situation or, a group of people. Or it could be that just in regards to whatever this particular issue is, you're refusing to be involved in the conflict anymore, even though you're still connected in that same group or the same place, because you're leaving to go manifest something that's going to be better for you and for your home and family, and something that's going to manifest. I mean, for some of you, this could be starting your own business to make more money for yourself and your home and family, whatever that means for you, or going into a different business or career path, which gives you more freedom and independence, and it has a really positive, significant influence on your home and family situation in terms of what you're manifesting for them. It could be financial. But the Ten of Cups is the Happy Home card, so there's a lot of positive emotion around the decision that you're making to kind of go your own way. It could also be that you have, through some kind of conflict and drama, you've worked yourself to a place where you now have the freedom, perhaps the financial and material freedom, to leave this situation. Whether it's work, whether it's home. I mean, the Ten of Cups is one of the marriage cards, happy home cards. Perhaps you're making a decision to, get married, to enter into that sort of relationship, commitment, even though there might be, some naysayers or some opposition here. Tell me more about this Five of Wands, this conflict. I mean, this could also, Taurus, be that you are in a committed relationship or partnership of some kind, and you want to make the decision, perhaps a decision within work and career or finance, and it could be your mate, your partner, that you've been kind of going back and forth again. Maybe he or she doesn't feel like it's the best decision, but you do, and you make the decision to do it. I mean, it could be that as well. Tell me more about the source of this conflict. I mean, of course, the details will vary, as I always say, for general readings. But the energy fundamentally remains the same. It's just what the situation is, the specifics of it is going to vary. What is the source of this conflict? The Knight of Pentacles with the Six of Swords. So a practical offer which is coming in, which holds a lot of potential for abundance, and will also bring a healing energy, a moving away from the chaotic, turbulent waters, which is what this Five of Wands is, the conflict, and into something more balanced and serene. You're not quite there yet, but this offer enables you to move into a better place. The Knight of Pentacles is the Knight of Earth, so the offer could be financial or material. It could be, a new job. And I kind of, I mean, it could be love and romance related, or it could be a combination of love and romance and work and career. The conflict might be within a romantic relationship or partnership in regards to you're wanting to leave something that might be stable, even though maybe it's made you miserable, in order to start your own thing and have the potential of increasing your wealth, which will have a positive impact on your home and family. But perhaps your partner, doesn't want you to do that or thinks it's too risky. I am kind of getting that story rather distinctly for somebody out there. But again, the situation, it could be leaving one job for something else, which is more independent. It could be leaving, you've gotten to the point where you can actually leave a job or a work environment of some kind and go off on your own, start your own business, something of that sort. And there is, it might be leaving to begin your life with someone else, in spite of the fact that there's been conflict or opposition from someone in your life, maybe family or family members or a family member. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. I really do feel like this Queen of Wands, this Queen of Fire, Taurus, is a significant influencer in this conflict. Card just jumped right out, 2 cards. The 5 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Yeah. So the Queen of Wands, the 5 of Swords, victory and triumph, but it's hard won. He's just finished a battle, a challenge. He is victorious. He's holding his sword aloft. This is your energy. It means you're going to win and triumph in this situation, although there may be a cost to it. I mean, there's always a cost. This battle has cost this person a lot. He's tired, worn out, exhausted, bleeding from a little cut on his forehead. It hasn't been easy. He's removed his opponent's weapons, which means he's effectively removed their ability to hurt him. So you may have done that with this person as well, Taurus. And the people on the ground behind him can sometimes represent that winning, meaning putting yourself on a better path. You might have to leave someone or some ones behind in order to do that. That's why it's a difficult victory. You do win, which means here that you're putting yourself on a new path, a better path for you. But at the time, it may not feel particularly victorious, And it's about a new beginning, some exciting new beginning here. So yeah. Too much drama, too much conflict. You want a new beginning. There's opposition. You make the decision to do what it is you feel compelled to do and go off on your own path, follow your own heart, follow your own intuition, follow your own drummer, your own music, There's that dance to the tune of music of your own making. That's what you're making the decision to do here, in spite of the opposition or perhaps because of the opposition and conflict as well. I'm curious, let's take a look at what the general outcome of this decision is. Because Taurus, you're making a decision to move onto a path that's more independent and free, your own life, so that you can manifest long-term stability and happiness within yourself, your life, and your home and family situation, whatever that means for you. So let's see what the general outcome of this decision is. Ooh, 2 of Cups. Are you making a decision to get married or leave for someone? The 4 of Wands, one of the happy home stabilities, unexpected blessings, and wedding, marriage cards. And the 10 of Pentacles, long-term stability, commitment, and security, particularly where home and family is. So it looks like, Taurus, whatever the specific decision is, and whatever all the reasons are behind it, you're making it primarily to have long-term stability and happiness within your own life and building your own home and family life. Again, whatever that means for you. Whatever it is that you're leaving to start, you're wanting to manifest something that you feel is more truly yours, your life, even if it's making a choice to marry someone that, maybe your family doesn't agree with, because it's your life and your happiness, right? Or leaving a toxic or conflictive work environment or social environment, again, so that you can take back control of your own life and manifesting what you want in your own life. And the outcome looks like it's going to be well worth what looks like the challenges in getting there. So good for you. So Taurus, that is your reading for the first half of September. I hope that you found it useful and helpful. Again, if this reading resonated for you, or if any of them do, and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, feel free to email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the September mid-month readings. Until then, stay safe and well, Taurus. Be blessed, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.